All right, so now we are back and we're gonna verify if a product is actually a good product to sell. We found a market in our last video, so I would suggest if you didn't watch the last video, go back and watch it on how we found that market. Now, step two is verifying if it's a good product to sell. And there's a lot of data metrics I go through to figure out if it is actually a good product to sell and to start a brand in, all of that. So without further ado, I'm going to go through my whole analysis phase of what I do. All right, without showing you my Seller Central, the first thing I do is I look at Product Opportunity Explorer. Product Opportunity Explorer is an amazing way to see data behind search terms to know if they're actually could be profitable for you and what the customer is doing. So for search terms right here, I typed in running gels, the market we found, and it's able to tell me the total search volume, what the search to conversion is, so the amount of people that search out of 100, what percentage of them will end up converting. A little bit different than clicking to converting, but all I want to see when I'm looking at this is that people are converting and they're not looking around. And the number I kind of like to go off of is anything above like 6 to 7%. For this one, about 5% of people end up searching and converting, which is pretty good, 5.75. Pretty good data metric here. So that's like the first thing I want to see is, are people actually converting and what is like the total search volume? So you could see for running gels, 365,000. So if we divide that by 12 months, you're looking at probably around 25,000, around that range a month of people searching for running gels. But obviously you have micro search terms or long tail, so running gel, other ones with 100. So I'd say like the total search volume for this is probably around 500,000, which is a good sized market, don't get me wrong. And then my next step, guys, in data, and I'm sorry if I'm going fast, this is kind of just, I've done this so many times, but I use Magnet by Helium 10, all right? And again, to follow along with what I'm doing would be very helpful for you. So I have a coupon code down below if you ever want to use Helium 10, getting 20% off for your first 6 months of using it. So really good deal because it is kind of an expensive tool. But what I do is I go into Magnet, and in Magnet, I'm able to look up search terms, right? Data behind search terms on Amazon. And what's cool is I'm able to see how competitive it is to rank on the first page, which is super important because if you're not on the first page, you're not going to be able to get really much any searches and people aren't going to see you because people only look on the first page. So yeah. And then my biggest importance here is when we run advertising, are we going to be profitable off day one with ads, right? Obviously, we can have influencers push us and we can build connections with our product and in the whole community and help them push our product up front, and that's great. But I want to know how much I'm spending per click and seeing if our conversion can be pretty good to where we're profitable off ads. Because if we're profitable off ads, we can scale way quicker to the first page than losing money to get to the first page. Way different. So the way I do that is I scroll down. I'll put search volume highest to lowest. And then for my phrases, I'll just do running so I can only see running keywords. So running gels is right here. And you could see my suggested PPC. And the reason why this is so important is because now we know that if we're going to convert 5 to 10% of the time from our search conversion, and we have a $2 cost per click, and this is like a $30 product, we're probably not going to be profitable at all. It's going to cost us around $25 to $30 just in ads to convert one order because our cost per click is so high. All right, so that kind of turned me off of this market overall. When I get to step two is, what is our cost per click, suggested PPC? Because if we're not profitable on ads and we're just losing money, even if we get to the first page, we need to stay on the first page by having some form of traffic to keep us on there other than our organic rank, right? So if that form of traffic is unprofitable, we're just going to be losing money. So hopefully this helps you guys. These two forms are very important with the search conversion. Right here, you'll find it when you go to search terms, and then you'll see the suggested PPC right here. So always take a look at the suggested PPC. You could even see like the trend of it and see how much when it goes up and down. So you can see like warmer months, it will definitely probably go up. We can see like the last year, which is kind of cool, like what we'll be spending. And you'll see like in running months, it's way higher because the traffic's higher. So usually in warmer months, you'll see it will even go up to closer to $3, which is what causes a bid to go up is the amount of people bidding, right? And usually in warmer months, since more people are running warmer months compared to very freezing cold months, more people are going to be bidding because they have different products. So this overall wouldn't be a good market to go in, but hopefully you take this knowledge to apply to any market you're trying to find using Helium 10. Again, the coupon down below. I also actually coach people. I only have 10 spots available to coach people one-on-one on how to find a brand and market to start in and how to create a brand. Sorry, I said that completely wrong, but yeah, how to find the right market. And yeah, so I have 10 spots available. They will be going by probably pretty fast, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully this helped you guys. You guys have an amazing week. We have more videos coming up. Let me know, comment down below if you want any specific videos made, but this is kind of how to verify if a product could be good in step 2 of verifying it all. So take care.